Are you facing difficulty in creating a resume? You know that it's the first way to impress your hirer, right? Don't worry, we got it under control. So let's get started. For that, you need to open a browser. I'm opening Chrome browser over here. Then go to Google, search for the Canva. Okay. Then this is the first link that you can see here. Canva Visual Suite for everyone. Just click on the link, and this is the amazing site. And you can not only create the resumes over here, anything. Say you want to create docs, then whiteboards, presentation, social media, video. There are plenty of things, but as of now, I'm just going through the resume. So I'm going to type here resume, and you can see one result coming over here, resume. And one other thing important is that okay, there is so many pro, okay, pro options are there that you need to pay for that. But most of the things in Canva is completely free. Okay, most of the thing it is most of the thing is customizable completely, and you can just copy paste anything. For now I'm just going for this. I will go with this one. Yeah, see, now this came, and there are similar results that will be coming for this result as well. Okay, I will go with this one. So then see, 100% fully customizable, edit, download on the go, then you can publish it everywhere. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to customize this template. I like this most one out of the following. So now our resume is loading. This is a template, and you can see similar templates are also here. Okay, so let me just zoom in. You can drag and drop on your mouse control or your trackpad. If you're using a laptop, you can use your trackpad to zoom in. Else, don't worry, just come here. Then you can see this quick toggle button over here. Now just zoom in, zoom out. So let me just zoom in, and yeah, see, now we can start creating our resume. So first of all, I will just rename. So let be John Kona. I'm preparing the resume for John Kona. Just double click on it or put the cursor over there, control A, then it will select everywhere. Okay, then Kona. Yep, and you can see most those two text are looking different, so that's not looking good. I'm deleting this. Right click on it, there is a duplicate button over here. Boom, see, it got duplicated. Now let's come to John, and let me edit just corner and my here. He is not a marketing manager, he's a software developer. So let me type over here software developer. I missed an idea. Okay, yeah. And I don't want this underline. I will just click on here, then delete, and that vanished away. And picture is not needed in my case. I'm deleting the picture. And let me just move this software developer here. Yep. Let me reduce the size of it, and I'm going to change. If you come here, you can see this is a font size. This is for taking the color. I'm say putting it as a blue color here. You can see that the color has been changed to blue. And say I want this to be center aligned, right aligned, left center aligned, left aligned. I'm keeping it as center aligned, and I want it to be a little bit bold. So if you want it to be underlined, then click on the underline. And some text might not be having some features. It depends on the text that you select. The text, I mean the font family which is belonging. According to that, only these options will be available. And you can have effects over here. If you want it to be splice, outline, you can increase the thickness or whatever you want. For now, I'll just keep it as by default, and I'm not keeping it as bold for now. So come down, and profile. Profile is nothing but about yourself, who you are. So make sure that you provide all the details that your hiring company wants to know about you. What's special in you? What's the profit of them for you to tagging into their company. So so on and so on, that you need to prepare yourself. Anyway, I will provide some tips as a short probably in my channel. For that, just click on the subscribe button, and let's go back to our work. Yeah. And next thing is that our contact button. So if another important thing in the contact button, it is really helpful if you add your LinkedIn profiles or whatever profile that you have. That is a very good option, because if you provide your LinkedIn uh, link over here, they can directly look into your profile, what you have achieved. It can be a live data. So if you can add your LinkedIn data, that will be good. Then mobile number, your mail ID, your address, that it is required. So you have to add it in the contact. For now, I'll just show that is in this dummy resume. So come to the education. See, when you create for the resume, make sure that for education or whatever, say your work experience or your achievements, it has to be from latest to the oldest. That means whatever you have got, then the certificate, or say you have passed out a degree, that has to come on the top. Okay, that means the latest has to come on the top, on the priority, and then come after the past one, and so on, so on, so on. So make sure that the latest one comes on the top. Okay, see, just like this, 2029 to 2030, he cleared it in Warda University. Then 2025 to 2029, he cleared another business bachelor. Similarly, just create it accordingly. Okay. And skills, when you come to the skills, make sure that you add the skills which you know 100 percentage. Don't just add like other people's do. I know some of this, so let me add that. Say I know HTML, I know CSS, I don't know Python, even though I will add it so that they will think that I'm a pro with that. Okay, don't ever do that. Whatever you know, you just provide it 100 percentage. You're confident on something, that's good. You know some technology, only some technology, but you don't know lots of technology, that's good. Be the best in what you know, then go to the other technologies. So don't you ever lie on your resume, because if you do that, you will suffer later. So be genuine about your resume. Don't add any fancy things. Just add the genuine thing that you're capable of. Okay. Then coming to the language, uh, add your languages. It is preferable. If you want, you can put that. If you don't want it, you can remove that. It's according to your profession, what profession you are choosing. Suppose you are in your job, you need to talk a lot, you need to interact with the clients and all, then you have to choose the languages, and you better do it on a ranking, the best one. Say you know English fluently, or you know that's as a basic, but you know it as a intermediate, that you can provide accordingly to your skills. Okay. Then another important thing is that work experience. You need to provide the work experience that you would like to move on. Suppose you are working in say part-time, as a part-time job, you have worked as a sales boy. Okay, but your profession doesn't require that. If it is doesn't require in your profession that you want to move on, leave that. Okay, if you don't want it, and if it is not suitable for you, it is not really required for you to put it over there. Whatever experience that can increase your visionary, that you can put it in the work experience. If you're going to be a developer, it doesn't make that you work past work experience for the salesman. It doesn't help in the software developer. So just make sure whatever is required, you can put it over there. Meanwhile, for the work experience, you can add that you have, maybe you have learned something. So you can put it over there as not as an experience, but as an achievement. Okay, that you can prepare, that can be your personal achievement, that you have done this, that you have done that, whatever. Maybe you have created a web page by your own using React, or say you have done using Angular or JavaScript or Java, Python, any aspect. I'm just talking this about in the priority of a developer. Say you have taken some other profession, do it accordingly. So make sure that whatever you have done, that if it is not going to help you to move on to your next dream profession, just completely drop that. You can add or you don't have to add. It's better not to add, because if it is not going to help you, then you can skip it. And if you really have that much gap, then probably they are going to ask you what have you done this much year. Then probably you need to justify the answer over there. Then if you have studying on that time, say you are preparing on some technology, you are self-learning, so you are researching on some technology that you move on. If you have a justification that you can provide, so if you can put that, it's also a profession. I'm not discouraging any profession. I'm just telling that if that was a profession that will not going to help you, then you can skip that. Okay. And another thing is that reference. This you can add it, or if it is not needed, you can just drop it. That's all fine. Then comes your achievement. Achievement is not over here, that you can simply copy this text. Say, I will just keep it here, and let me move it to a top and say, I don't want this. I'm deleting, I got a space here. Yeah, reference. Let me just delete this line over here. Yeah, that will do. Then I will place some dummy text over here so that you can say. Yeah, so coming back, that is, yeah, achievements. Achievements and awards. Say you have done personal achievements that you think that it can help on your career. So you can confidently go on right over there that you have done this course and you have created a web page. Okay, that can be your achievement. You are able to do that something to yourself. Okay, that's your personal achievement over there. Then it actually in software developer or say IT field, some of the companies requires qualification. Okay, if you have passed that certification, then you're good to go. Some of the companies doesn't do that. They don't need the qualification. They need the skills. They will test you through these things. Okay, so it is important for the qualification. I'm not saying that qualification is not important. In some cases, companies doesn't go with the qualification. Some of the MNCs companies will do. Some of the companies doesn't. It depends on the hiring team. Okay. The main thing is you need to have the skill. The skill is a basic set. So it's better to add your projects. If you have done some projects, go over there, provide your projects, give it a brief description about the technology that you have created and some working of the technology. I mean, what you have created, say it's a web page. What does that web page do? Write something about it that can interest the hirer. I mean, the HR or whoever that is interviewing you, they need to have a interesting. They need to put some interest. You need to put some interest in them. Okay. So this project details explaining them, they can ask you some questions about it. So don't you dare to put some projects taking from the internet or Google or ChatGPT, because if you have put a project over there, that has to be made by you. Okay, because they will keep asking questions about that. They will look for a key in you. If you put that you have created this project, if you have done that project, obviously you need to know the technology in it. You need to know how this function works, what is it working, and so on, so on. So you need to be prepared for that. For that, you need to build that project by your own. So don't lie about yourself to others which you don't know, because that will backfire you. Okay, always remember this. Don't give any chance like that for others to backfire you, especially when you're trying to get into some companies. Okay, so be alert about all the things I have said. So don't make mistakes while creating the resumes. Don't put some fancy things that you are not able to do, because that will be a burden to you later. So trust me. So put the genuine things. Just put the skills that you know and what you have done. Don't say that you have done that which you might have not done. You have to make sure that what you know, what you have done, just make sure that it's in the paper. Okay, and this is just a simple demonstration to how to create the resume. It's very simple. It is very simply click and drag. That's it. You don't have to do anything. Click on the resume that you want to take, drag it over there. If you want to change the color, come here, change the color. Else, if you want some fancy things like color gradients are also there, or if you don't like that, move it on, and so on, so on, so on. Anything, even this white color, I'm changing it to blue, okay, yellow, whatever you want. So don't ever put this. I'm just showing you just a fancy color. It's better to keep it in a single color all the way. Okay, just keep it simple. Don't make it too bad looking or something. So this is how you can create a simple resume by yourself, and you don't have to pay a single penny for that, and you don't have to log in also. Just go and click over there, and if you ask to log in, that's okay, fine. It won't, you know, take any money from you unless you go for the pro versions. There are better things than the pro version thing. Most of the things are available for free. 90% of the Canva is free. Okay, and other 10% also you will be get it from the similar emojis over there, and it's more to go, right? It's lots of things there. It is very interesting website. You can design it just by clicking and dragging, and once you make clear, just zoom in and make sure that you have done everything, because if you've done this and you need to do it later, it will be a problem. You can't edit it in the word. Sometimes you can, but it will change the alignment. So once you have done that, just go to the share button. Then you can see one download option here. Click on the download. Here it will ask you for different types of file types. You need JPG, PNG, PDF, PDF printable, MP4, GIF. I will go with the PDF standard one as suggested. That's good for the emailing and sending to the others. So click on that, then download button. Done. You can see your resume is getting downloaded. Once it is downloaded, you can open here. Okay. This is another resume that I have created before. I'm just showing you for the demonstration. And similarly, you can create good resumes that you want. You can put it with your picture, or with the picture, but do not put the picture because it's outdated. Just keep it simple. Don't make any fantasy colors that can bring up the red color, green color. That's not required. Just make it simple. And that's it for today. See you in the next video. I'll come with new technologies. Thank you.